Hi guys, this is going to be the weathered version of the GWS cars. Um, and how I do my weathering. Here, I'll show you the first one. Put it into view here. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully it stays. Guys want to roll. Is I do, let's see, I do, mine is different. I do mine like, I'll probably do it like 3 stages. Light, medium, and heavy. And this would be considered the light. This would be about maybe 10 to 12 years, maybe 15. And then I would go medium. So that's the light right there, the light car. And then I'll get the I'll bring the other one over. We'll get this one out of the way. And that is 137. We'll get that one out of the way. We'll bring in the next one. This will be the heavy, or considered heavy. So this would be the heavy car. A little bit more rust. Starting to form, getting a little bit more crazy. Now I will say, the cars, it does probably matter where they're at in the system. If they're more on the coast, East Coast, near Florida or North America, Canada, anywhere on the East Coast where there's a lot more seawater, they would probably rust a little quicker. This would probably be about, I don't know, maybe 20, 22 years maybe. It just depends, and everybody's different. Big shout out to all the guys who do airbrush weathering. They do a really good job. I haven't really owned an airbrush yet. I haven't got into that. Hopefully one day I will attempt that. This is just basically with acrylic paints, powders, the traditional stuff that a lot of modelers use without the weathering. Yeah, and usually, you just kind of take your time, right? You're not going to do it overnight. Just usually a good weathering job would at least take anywhere from 2 weeks to a month if you take your time at it, a little bit each day, layer by layer. So that would be the heavy car. And then we'll do the medium car. Now I'll show you the heavy. We'll get that one out of the way. So guys, this would be the heavy, I think. She's really, really rusting down, probably going on 30 years plus. Trouble is, nowadays, they maintain equipment quite good. If the car's sound, we all know it's, surface rust. They would replace the hatches, replace the trucks, the wheel sets. Cars are better maintained in today's decade than they were years ago when the old Penske used to let everything rot. But that's, that would probably represent maybe 30 years and up. And then I don't even know how long a car would last anymore. If they'd even keep them that long. I'm sure the average car is at least 25, 30 years. You still see some of the old stuff, But you can see the detail. My GoPro died on me, so I have to do my phone. But yeah, guys, that's the heavy. Right? Let me bring back the all the other cars. Here we go. Yep. So that's all three of them. Heavy, medium, and then light. But that's how I do mine. Heavy, light, medium, and heavy. Anywhere from 10 years to 20, 25 to 30 years. Yeah, that was a fun project. I was glad to share it with you guys. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Of course, there's probably all more you could do on weathering, but that's just how I do mine. Everybody's different. Some people don't like to weather their cars at all. They like them pristine. But me, I like the realism. I think it really adds something to the car. And with that, I'll let you guys go and make a comment and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I was glad to share this with everybody. So see you guys later in the next video. Bye-bye.